Hey kiddos, I am in Nacogdoches today hanging out with my brother. And
hey, Oak Ridge.
remember Mr. Joel? He happens to live in what is called the oldest, goodness, your chickens are loud, oldest town in Texas, Nacogdoches.
You need to be using your inside voice even though you're outside, Mr. Chicken.
I guess they wanted to be heard. He's about to let me collect some eggs.
Oh, yes. We live in Nacogdoches, Texas.
He does, not
well,
me.
I do. And Miss Johnson and I, when we were your age, we came to this same place. These chickens are really rude. Can everybody say with me on 3? Everybody say, rude chickens, please calm down.
Rude chickens, please calm down.
Hey, I think it worked. Great
Calm
job.
down.
Oh, we're going to look at those in just a minute.
Okay.
But this is a place where when we were your age, we would come to see our grandmother. And this place is 100 years old. 100.
True story.
That's a lot of...
1 century.
1 century on this place. So now I have moved back here and I'm raising chickens.
So funny.
Look at that rooster over there. Y'all see that rooster? Oh, silly rooster. It's kind of cold today. This is Saturday.
If I scare him, will he scream? You said he screamed.
He does scream.
Can I run at him?
You can
That'd
try.
be mean.
No, that's
Right.
kind of mean. What? Don't be mean, Mrs.
I want
Johnson.
him to scream.
Well, he might. Y'all be
Okay.
listening and tell me if you hear him scream. Do you want to look at the baby chicks first
Yes, please.
or the eggs first? Do we
I'm
need to
already
ask them?
looking
Do you
at
want to ask them?
What do you want to do first?
All right, everybody raise your hand that wants to look at the baby chicks first. I don't know. Let's see. Let's say how many people want Miss Johnson to get eggs first? Oh, the baby chicks win. Okay, okay. Let's see.
Aww. Look at them. They get kind of panicky when we come in here.
Right, because they're about 4 weeks old. I tell you what, I'm gonna let you hold the camera, Miss Johnson, and I'm gonna open this up so you can see them a little better. Let's hope none of them jump out. This is where they live.
Yeah.
And they will grow up to be adult chickens and lay eggs just like their sisters.
Hello, chickens. They're all going in the corner because they think I'm going to hurt them. But
Yeah.
anyway, this is their little food dishes right here. And we've got water.
And nice heating lamps to keep them warm because they need to be at about 80 degrees for another week or 2. And they're safe from all the predators that could get to them with the mesh. This type of chicken is called a leghorn. And there's an old cartoon called Foghorn Leghorn. If you can get on, when you get on YouTube, you can look it up. It's pretty cool.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn. And these chickens are just nosy. Let's go see if they left us any eggs, Miss Johnson.
All right, let's go. And they're out here running around, foraging for food. They like to eat the bugs out of the ground.
Look at them eating the bugs out of the ground. Isn't that something?
They like to run around all day.
Yep. See that little white chicken? That's what the other ones will grow up into. Rooster's about to do his job. I had to change it.
Oh.
All right. Let's see. I bet you there'll be some in here. This is in their laying boxes. We might. Is there one in a laying box right now? There certainly is.
I do. I see 2.
But I think there's a chicken laying an egg.
Where?
Let's go take a look.
Really?
Maybe it's taking a nap.
Oh,
Hello, chicken.
Look.
Yep, there's one that's laying an egg.
Wow.
Why don't you get the one that's in the box next to it?
Yeah, I'm not going to reach in there with her.
What are you doing that for? Why did you look first?
It's warm.
Oh, they just laid it.
That's so cool.
That is a leghorn egg.
Cool.
Isn't that neat?
And it doesn't have a baby chicken side.
No, it does not.
That is so neat. Okay, this one's really cold.
Show them on the camera. Let's see what color that one is.
This one's brown.
All right.
Did they see the other one?
I don't know.
The warm one? Oh my goodness, this one's big.
Look at that.
Well, let me see if I can show them the difference between the size.
Oh, wow. So how many eggs do we have?
Uno,
One,
dos, tres. So this one you call a double yolk, right? There'll be 2
That
yolks
one will
in there,
probably
maybe?
have 2 yellows inside of it.
You've got... Never mind, I'm not going to talk about
Let's go look at these. Let's see if there's some over here. Now, the reason we have golf balls in there is some of the chickens are just learning how to lay eggs. And this shows them where to lay their eggs.
Right.
This is a
Ooh,
nice...
I think we have an Easter egg one in there.
Oh, an Easter egg?
An Easter egger. Oh, look at
it
that,
sure
how
is getting the light.
pretty.
Look at that. There's a blue egg naturally
blue.
dyed. Isn't that cool?
That's really neat.
Easter's coming soon.
So you have a chicken that's called an Easter egger.
That is the name of the chicken.
Some of them lay white eggs, some of them lay
Blue
brown,
eggs.
and some of them lay blue. We'll have to show
One time
them.
I got a green
Look at all these
egg.
eggs. Look at, show them in the basket. How many eggs?
Let's see.
It's getting
2,
full.
4, 6, 8, 9.
Oops.
All right.
One time you got a what, Joel?
One time I got a green egg and I wish I had some ham.
Haha. He likes Dr. Seuss.
All right. And there's all the chickens. I heard that y'all are studying plants.
Yep, sure are.
And Miss Johnson was telling me that there are 4 things that a plant needs to grow and thrive. Let me see if I can get them right. One is, starts with an S. Space. Did I get it right?
How many of y'all thought soil? Because that starts with an S too.
Oh, that's right.
Space
Soil.
and soil.
Space and soil.
Fancy word for dirt.
That's right. And then we need air. Air. And what's the other one?
We don't
Does
see
anybody
much,
know?
We don't see much of it today because it's cloudy.
There's lots
but
of air. There's always air.
The fourth one we don't.
Oh,
see
the
much
fourth
of.
one. The fourth one. What could clouds know? Does anybody know? We've got space, soil, and air. And air. Sun.
That's it.
Yes.
Yay.
Or light.
Look what he's pecking on.
He is pecking on an orange because we are a farm and we repurpose things. And that orange was spoiled, and chickens like to eat any type of produce. So we threw that out and it's pecking on an orange peel.
Let's see if you'll let me pet you. Come here. Come here. Let me pet you.
That one ain't gonna work.
Come here.
Run away, run away,
I'm
run
really
away.
nice.
That's funny.
Well, this one let me
This
pet
one
it.
will.
Come here. Oh, come here. Look, guys. It's so soft. Wow.
How about that? Okay, so
What are we doing?
Miss Johnson, I have got a big garden out there.
You should do lots of space.
Lots of space, and we've had sun, which will come back, and we've got good soil.
We forgot the other thing it needs.
Water.
We had some of today.
Water. Well, I have got some plants out here that will be going into that ground probably next week, and they're protected from the too much sun. Let's see what we have here. Can y'all say these?
Got
You can hold it up.
this. Will it be backwards? I think it's going to be backwards on
Let's
the
see.
camera.
Yeah, that's backwards.
This
Sorry.
This is a red bell pepper, guys.
Yep, red bell pepper.
Here's a sweet banana
Sweet
pepper.
bananas.
So this is how he knows what's what because they all look the same.
It would be a bad thing if I mixed up a bell pepper and a jalapeno pepper, because then I would burn my mouth. So I
And
have
you
to
call
keep.
these seedlings.
These are
right?
seedlings, right? If you'll hold this camera, I'll show them where they came from. This is basil, and I need to plant it. I forgot I had it out here. And you can't see it, but it's all upside down. Let's see if there's any. Oh my goodness, look at these seeds. These are little bitty seeds. Maybe I can get them out. Whoa,
Oh wow, look at all
look
those
at all
seeds.
those little seeds.
I think you dropped one. I wonder if you'll have basil coming
We're gonna
up
have
right
basil.
there.
Let me find one that's got bigger seeds. This is pepper seeds, habanero peppers. Does anybody ever eat a habanero pepper? They're really hot.
Oh wow,
Look at that.
I wonder
Look at-
if you ate the seeds, if those would be hot.
Oh! No, I'm not gonna do that.
Hold on, let me put these eggs down.
All right. And we have some flowery plants. These are marigolds. They make real pretty flowers. But what's really cool about
I'm
marigolds,
no good at holding this camera.
they make a flower, but they also deter pests on the peas that we'll plant.
Right, like deer.
No, these are aphids, little bitty bugs that get
Oh.
on and eat all the peas up.
Now I heard deer did not like the smell or something
Maybe
of
so.
marigolds, so if you plant them around, I don't know if that's true, but
That
it was
would be an
supposed to
added
keep
bonus.
supposed to keep them away.
Hey,
deer like to eat
there's a
plants.
special treat. These are tomato plants
All right.
that just came up today.
Oh, did they really?
Look at that.
Those tiny
It's
little
little
seedlings.
bitty tomato
How long
plants.
ago did you plant those seeds?
Those have been planted about a week.
I wanted to show them real quick, Joel. Hey guys, you know how we always talk about reusing stuff instead of throwing it away? He didn't have random coffee cup. These little cups where he planted these were made out of newspaper. Uh-oh. These little planters were made out of newspaper. Instead of going out and buying a bunch of pots or throwing the newspaper away, you just folded it around the bottom, kind of like origami.
I rolled it up around a cup and then folded the bottom
Yep,
up.
your finger's showing on the thing.
Okay, sorry. Hey, let's, we've got to go work on our potatoes. Speaking of repurposing, Miss Johnson and I cleaned.
Look at all this space!
Oh my goodness. All the space. She's running crazy. We need to.
Come on, Slowpoke.
I gotta get our hay fork
Oh, our hay fork. Okay.
so we can use. I keep my tools in one spot so I know where they're at when I need them. Kind of like pencils and crayons and stuff you have to use in class.
Oh yeah, we have pencil bags for that.
Pencil bags, but if you keep them always in the same spots, then you don't have to wonder where they are. And mine is over here. This is my pencil bag. Look at there.
All right.
Just the tool I was looking for. So we're gonna go out here. Potatoes. Who likes potatoes? Baked potatoes, French fries. I do. Well, we're growing potatoes, and they start from a little bitty. You take a potato and you chop it up. And have you ever had potatoes that maybe stay out too long and they start growing stuff out the side? And maybe mom has to throw them away. Well, those are eyes, and that's how new potatoes start. We actually, on purpose, let some get the eyes on them, and then we cut them up and put them in the ground with the eyes facing the sky. So they've been growing since Valentine's Day, because that's traditionally the best day to plant potatoes. When they get up about 6 inches high, they've got plenty of air, space, soil, but we have to trick them. We're going to trick the potatoes into growing more potatoes. Does
How do you do
anybody
that?
know where potatoes grow? Do they grow on top of the plant like a tomato? Do you know, Miss Johnson? Where do they grow?
I think I know. Aren't they under the ground like
They
a
grow,
carrot?
That's correct. They grow under the ground, so they're part of the root structure of the plant. So we can trick the plant into growing more roots if we bury it a little bit. They call it hilling.
Yeah.
So when the potato plants get about this tall, we take the dirt around it and we bury the plant to where just the top 2 leaves are still getting air and sun.
That's pretty cool. So it wants to grow more roots, which means more potatoes.
That's right. Let's go do that real quick. I'm going to actually let Miss Johnson do this because it's
All right.
wet out here and I'm not going to do it.
He wants me to get my hands dirty.
Woo! Now this is what, let's show them one before we hill it. So that's what a potato plant looks like after a few weeks.
Look how little this one is.
That one's not ready to heal yet. It's a little younger, but see how pretty that plant is? Lots of air,
Yep,
lots of space. But we're about to trick this plant.
All right, so you seriously just want me to cover these leaves?
Well,
up?
let's break up some of the around it to get you some loose dirt. There you go.
Get me on the other side too?
Yeah. Go ahead and get all
I
that.
feel like a real farmer.
All right.
Maybe
now
I
you
should
gotta
quit my teaching job and
Guess
become a
what?
farmer. What?
Weird look. Now you got to get your hands dirty.
Aw.
Yep. Put the rake down. All right. So this is what we want to do. We want to keep these above the ground. So bury
Right.
everything around it
Sorry, leaves.
very loosely. You're going to have to dig up some more dirt. Now she's getting dirty.
Down and dirty.
Yep. And you bury all the leaves.
That's weird. This is called hilling potatoes, huh?
Yep.
Not healing, but hilling.
Hill, because it's a hill.
Look at that.
And there we go. And now it will grow bigger roots and more potatoes.
Now, are the potatoes the root or part of the root?
They are part of the root.
Oh, okay.
They are a part of the root.
Wish we could dig one up. You don't think they're ready yet?
Nope, they're not ready yet. What we can do is we can show them a piece of that potato if they'd like. If you'll hold this. I've got to do this very carefully so that we don't injure the plant.
I'm not showing them the right thing.
Let's see if we can find where this potato is growing
the
from.
The camera, right? Can't tell. Hold on. Okay.
All right, so I'm very loosely. I don't want to mess the roots up. But there,
Oh, I see
there's the potato.
Huh.
Just like the ones you have at home.
And it's growing roots out of it.
Yep, now we got to cover the roots back up very quickly because they don't like air.
Huh.
The plant likes air, but the roots don't. The roots like the soil part that's needed. All right. And this one will grow a little bit taller, and then we'll heal that one up.
Awesome.
All right, let's do another one down here. I'll do it for you. So we're going to break up the ground. Very easy around it so you don't mess up the roots. It also helps to weed the garden. See?
No, they don't, because Miss Johnson's not good at this camera thing.
All right.
At all.
Now we're going to leave that exposed. And we don't want to pack it in. We're just very loosely because what does it need? Air. So we're going to have a little air in between this dirt because we don't pack it down. How about that?
Uh-huh.
One more and we're done.
All right. I think the chickens want to see what we're doing too. They're coming over here.
Very curious little dudes. All right. Now we've got those healed up and we'll do the rest of the garden. And now you know how to heal potatoes.
I guess that's a good trick, so we'll have more potatoes to eat.
That's right. So I'm very proud that y'all are learning about plants. And we've got a lot of plants. Do you want to show them the corn?
I can't take my eyes off those chickens.
You want to show them the corn?
Oh, let's show them the corn. I'm going to let you take this camera because
Okay.
I don't know where to point it.
All right, let's take a look at the corn and we'll wrap it up because it's kind of cold for a Saturday. Look at here. Get out of that corn, chicken. That is corn.
And that's going to be as tall as me at some point, right?
Yep, let's show them a seed. This corn is young enough.
See the stem.
Yep, take it out.
Oh, look at that red thing.
Yeah, that's a corn.
Oh, wow.
They treat it from the feed store to preserve the kernel.
Oh, look at all those roots.
Isn't that something?
So that's the seed, and out of the seed, the stem grows, correct?
That's right.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen it. That's like a corn kernel?
That is a piece of corn like you would eat.
Off of a cob.
See?
That's
Off the
neat.
cob.
How cool.
Now hopefully it's cool enough and moist enough out here and the sun didn't get it.
Put it back in
It
the
should
dirt.
grow right back up. Because it's still young enough to
Now
where...
hold on, are these too close together? Do they have enough
No,
space?
we're going to let and see which one makes it. We will have to cull one of them.
There's only one here.
That's okay. That's all it
But
needs.
you put two, right?
I did put
One
two.
didn't pop up.
Right? And
These are twinsies.
twinsies. And there is a whole row of corn.
A whole row of corn.
Oh my goodness, that's a long way. See if you can go all the way back, all the way to the end and run back to the camera.
Oh, that's boring.
Boring. Oh my goodness. And look at that rooster. He's looking at the corn too.
Too bad they won't let me come up to them.
That's right. Okay, let's go see if we got any rain today. And then we're gonna call it a day. How's that?
Look at your other rooster.
So I hope y'all have a fantastic week and have learned about seeds. I know Miss Johnson's got some other cool stuff to teach you this week.
Yep.
Well, we get a little bit, not enough to measure, but we did get.
Texas rain gauge.
That's pretty cool.
This is where we live, right? And
That's
where
right.
Are you, Joel?
I am not too far. Right about. Let's see.
I think
I'm
we'd be
about.
northeast. Yep.
I'm right here.
There you go. And we're right here, I think. Somewhere
Hello.
around here.
Okay, y'all have a great year, a great week,
We
and
shall.
we'll check in another time maybe. Go Oak Ridge.